This is a somatic Pilates and yoga workout designed for beginners to strengthen, surrender, and release any overwhelm and tension from the body. To begin, take one hand to your forehead, right at your hairline, and your other hand right at the occiput where your hairline meets your neck. Slowing down the breath, elongating the spine. Feeling your hands gently pressing your skull. Also sensing yourself as the receiver. So the skin of your palms giving touch, the skin of your forehead and the back of your neck. Can it soften to receive that touch? Take the hand at the back of the neck to the heart, palm on the heart. And deep breath, filling the belly and chest. Exhale, take the hand at the forehead across the body in a hug, holding the side waist. Perhaps telling yourself that I am strong, but also I surrender. I'm willing to channel any emotions that come up through my body in this practice. One more huge breath, feeling the belly, the low back, feeling your belly move forward under your hand. Exhale all the way, getting a little taller, pressing the head into an imaginary back wall behind you. Holding the shins, starting with a somatic yoga move. Lean back, rock back on the sits bones, chin into chest. It's like you're diving underwater. So leading with the crown of your head. Inhale, come up for air, arching the upper back. And then exhale, rounding. It's like you dive back down. I visualize going underwater, pulling the chin into my chest. And then lifting the heart, lifting my lips, like coming up for air. Finding this circular, soothing motion. So in somatic yoga, we're often moving in circles or spirals. Exhale to come back. Inhale, taking breath in. As you come forward and up. Tuning inward, seeing what feelings might already be present for you today. After your last one, find length in the spine. Breathe in fully. On your next exhale, turning to profile, setting up for a little bit more core engagement. The closer you have your heels to your seat, the more challenging this will be. Holding behind the thighs. Exhale, round deeply, rolling back onto the sits bones, pulling belly button to spine. Inhale, find length, come up. Draw the shoulder blades back. So on your out breath, curl, finding that abdominal engagement, pull belly button down towards the floor. Inhale, use your core strength to find the longest spine you can, collarbones broaden. Doing this at your own pace. So now we're in a more Pilates-informed version of what we were just doing, really focusing on the core. If this isn't challenging enough for you, I invite you to do it without holding on to the backs of the legs, presenting your heart towards the ceiling, getting a little bit taller on each inhale. On your exhale, pressing through the big toe mounds, rounding deeply. See if you can find a quiver in the low abs. However you're playing with this. Last two. Remembering you don't have to move fast. feel this intensity. Let's all hold the backs of the legs now. Draw navel to spine and lift the shins parallel to the floor in a boat pose. Option 1, stay here. Maybe just 2 fingers touch behind the thighs, drawing the abdominals down. Option 2, hands float. Option 3, in any of these configurations, experiment with a tap. So the right toes tap, then the left. If this tweaks the low back in any way, hold one of the prior variations. Last 3, 2, 1. We'll all meet together. Feet could maybe even still be on the ground. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Cinch the waist. Exhale, look. Feet come into a butterfly shape. Soles of feet to touch. Round forward. Letting all of that structure and alignment go. Sway side to side. Left to right. Feeling into each side of the low back. Reach the arms all the way to one side of your mat now and come into a side bend, letting the top elbow actually open up. Maybe look a little bit up and behind you. Exhale, swing slowly through to the other side. Big in-breath, looking under the armpit, maybe bending the elbow. Exhale, fold and round. I invite you to close your eyes. Make this movement your own. It should feel good in the low back and the side body. And if you can emote a sigh or a sound here, invite that to come up. Let's meet at center. Take the hands on either side of the thighs. Bring the knees to touch. Straighten the legs. Bring the hands to heart center in prayer, Anjali Mudra, opening into a side twist. Coming through prayer. If you need to sit up on a folded blanket or cushion to make this more accessible for you. Finding length. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, hold behind the head at the occiput, elbows bent. Start playing here, but I'm going to invite you, if you want more of a challenge, to actually lean back. So here you are at 45 degrees, navel into spine, and we're twisting in this leaned back position. If the breath gets rapid or choppy, make this more easeful, come more upright. Otherwise, we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay leaned back, reach the arms forward, hold, hold, hold while lifting the heart up and through the shoulders, pulling navel to spine. Exhale, bring the soles of the feet to the floor and hug your shins. Let the upper body drape forward. Send your next inhale into your low back. Widen your low back with your breath. Again, perhaps drawing in that affirmation of I am strong, yet I also know when to surrender. Let the head and neck go, wag the jaw from side to side, no residual tension. Re-straighten the legs. Flex or point the feet, no matter what, just have them active. We're going to roll down, one vertebra at a time, challenging yourself to go slow, pulling one leg in and lifting the other for your single leg stretch. Alternating legs. Breathing in and out through the nose, or if you really like to do a mouth exhale with these, go for it. low back is in contact with the ground. Keep drawing belly button down. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick the legs up now, and I just want you to let everything go through the legs. So start shaking the legs, toes towards the ceiling. Shake, 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 shake. So you should feel your low back wiggling and jiggling, your thighs and belly maybe wiggling and jiggling as you just shake out the legs as much as you can. Ooh, wag the jaw from side to side. Maybe letting a sound out the mouth. Legs come down, soles of feet as wide as the mat. Knees dip into touch in constructive rest. Take one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Checking in with yourself, noticing how you feel. Taking a quick look at me on the screen. Elbows plug into the mat. Draw the feet closer together, hip width apart. Inhaling up for your bridge pose. But we're going to take the samba. So that's your inhale. We're going to samba the hips. So it's like you're doing the samba with someone. Imagine you're at a ballroom dance class. And take a lot of time swiveling the hips and the pelvis down to the ground. 2 more. Inhale up. One of my favorite somatic yoga postures, the swiveling bridge. Really make one hip way higher than the other. Swivel from side to side. It's like your tailbone wants to go all the way to the left side of the mat and then the right side of the mat on this journey down to the floor. Inhale, press up. Exhale, swiveling. Just releasing any tension from the low back, from some of the Pilates exercises we've explored thus far. Inhale, this time come up to your bridge and hold. Let's do a couple little pulses here. So squeezing the seat, the glutes, up more, up more. Squeezing, coming back into that strength, that alignment. So it's a little, rather than squeeze, release, just think squeeze and squeeze more. Squeeze and squeeze more. Squeeze and squeeze more. Last 3. Last 2, last 1. Hold here at the top of your bridge. Right heel lifts and lowers, lifts and lowers. 2 more. Last one, switch to the other side. Left heel lifts and lowers, lifts and lowers. Notice if you're clamping in the jaw or your knees have splayed out. Keep that height. Again, right side, lift and lower. Just 4. Switching to the other side. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Stay here. Option to just hold and squeeze. Otherwise, lift the right leg towards the ceiling. Option to stay here or make teeny tiny circles on the ceiling. Little circle, feeling how strong the stabilizing leg has to be. Little circle, little circle, little circle, lower down. Other side, lift the leg. We're gonna release after this. Little circle, little circle. You do not need to lift the leg. You can always just continue lifting each heel, challenging yourself there. We're doing the pulses we started with. Last 2, last 1. Nice. And if you're still lifted with me, I want you to samba now down. Maybe you widen the feet a little wider on the mat, left to right. Really sambaing. And right away releasing any tension that's built up. Let the sacrum feel fully supported by the ground. Notice where breath wants to go in the body. both knees into the chest. Big squeeze. Rolling onto your side with your ear on your bicep. And we'll take the top leg up and down. So bending the knees, sliding the heel up the bottom leg, extending it however this looks for you. Your front hand can support you. Maybe you want to point the foot up the leg and then flex it to come down. Last one. And then lift your bottom leg off as well and see if you can beat the heels together. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll onto your belly, finding a Sphinx pose. Doing a couple little beats here. So Sphinx, elbows are under the shoulders. Right foot comes into the seat, then the left foot. So you're bending the knees, core engaged, just alternating legs. Gaze down, no strain in the back of the neck. And now let's do single leg. So just the right leg, down and up. Just 4. Down and up. Down and up. Last one, just the left now. 4. Drawing the heel to the seat, being precise with your movements. Beautiful. And then just alternate, alternate, alternate. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your hands on top of one another. Forehead meets the hands. I want you to wiggle your hips from side to side, almost like someone was rocking you. Wiggling the hips from side to side. Maybe make some gibberish with the mouth. Unhinge the jaw. Click all 10 toenails into the mat. We're coming up into a Shalabhasana variation. For those of you from Pilates might know this as swimming. Inhale, lift. The arms can start behind you. And then, if this feels manageable, really strengthening our low back here. Think the inner thighs lifting, pinky toes down. You can reach the arms in front of you. If that feels too much, take the arms back behind you. If you have the arms in front of you, invitation for a little Pilates swimming. Alternating the arms and the legs as they lift up. For 5, 4, reaching, keep reaching. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Forehead returns back to the mat. Wagging the hips again. Coming back into your Sphinx pose just for a moment, into again one of my somatic yoga postures that I love. You're just going to allow your gaze and your chin to move the shoulders slightly in the Sphinx. So before we were pushing the floor away in the Sphinx, I want you to let the heart melt down towards the mat now. See how I'm no longer trying to keep my shoulders away from my ears? I'm actually just letting my heart be like a hammock and allowing the shoulders to drift towards my ears if that feels good, or maybe a little pressure feels good. But use your gaze. I want you to really see your room, see your environment. Slow this down. Explore the air with your chin, using the gaze to orient you, your breath. Beautiful. Melting back down to the ground, facing the other way, resting the ear on the bicep. Reaching the opposite leg up to the sky, pointing it, and then down. Always think of ballet with these. It's like a développé. You can have the foot pointed and then flexed as you go down if that feels good. Just 2 more. And this time, flex both feet, lift the bottom leg to meet the top, and we'll do some taps, little beats. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Lie so you are on your back once again. And tune in to what would feel really good for your body. Do you want to press into a bridge pose, lift the hips, and samba down again? Would that kind of movement feel good? Would constructive rest, feet as wide as the mat, knees into touch, hand on heart and belly, stillness, be most nourishing? Perhaps you're craving a traditional shavasana where the legs stretch out. Taking the last few moments of this practice to acknowledge how you feel. Noticing the parts of the body that have been strengthened, revitalized, realigned. Noticing the parts of the body that feel more easeful, like they have more space, more sweetness. Before we close, I want you to think of one thing that's been overwhelming you, troubling you on your mind, and you're going to give your body the gift of releasing and channeling this energy through the tool of sound. So inhale deeply, and letting this frustration or overwhelm or trouble out in the form of an ah, or an ooh, or a sigh, or a scream. Holding space for yourself to let it all go here. Ugh. Take a moment and acknowledge how you feel. Thank you so much for being with me to the very end of this Pilates-inspired somatic practice. Do you feel stronger, more aligned? Did you like the combination of some of these movements? Let me know in the comments down below. I've also linked my somatic healing workshop down in the comments for you, which you can get completely for free for watching this video. Come back to this practice every day if you want to feel aligned, long, tall, and strong in your body. And I'm sending you so much love. From my heart to yours, namaste.